can probably tell, I'm gonna be baking cinnamon rolls today. I decorated for Halloween yesterday, so I just felt like I needed a little fall treat, and these cinnamon rolls are so good. So I'll take you along with me as I make them, but I already got my ingredients out for the dough. You make the dough, the filler, and the frosting. So we're gonna start with the dough. So the first thing you're asked for is hot water. So I just let the water heat up for a sec, and then we're just gonna dump it in. I don't know why they say hot water, but it does. Anyway. And the next thing was 3/4 of warm milk. So I just heated it up in this glass. Just gonna dump that in there. And then it asks for 1/2 cup of salted butter. So that's literally the whole stick of butter. And it just has to be room temperature, so you don't have to melt it or anything. Just plop it in your mixture of milk and water. It asks for 1 room temp egg. So I let the egg sit out for like an hour before this, just so it gets nice and warm. 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. Into the mixture she goes. 1 teaspoon of salt. I never measure the salt, I just wing it. Oops. And then we need 4.5 cups of all-purpose flour. 1, 2, 3, 4. And last but not least, the star of the show, the instant yeast. I use 2 tablespoons, which honestly isn't that much. You're gonna just cover it. Oh, I can't even grab it because my hand's there. You're just gonna cover it for 2 hours and just let it sit and rise. Dough has been covered. Now we let her sit for 2 hours. We'll check back up on her later. Bye. So it needs 2.5 sticks of butter. So now we add the 2.5 cups of brown sugar. Just a second. Look at that. Literally best part. You have to try a little bit just to make sure, to make sure that I didn't ruin anything. Oh my god. It's literally just butter and cinnamon. I love it. So good. The beautiful filling is now done. In 2 hours, the dough is done. Look at that thick dough. And then we're just gonna plop it on to this floured surface. Make sure all the flour gets it on it. Then we start to roll. Butter her up, or else it's gonna get stuck. Here we go. And you want to roll it to like 9 by 13, so it makes 6 or 9 cinnamon rolls. I mean, the bigger it is, the more rolls you can make. You just want to make it like a square. I guess this is a pretty good square, huh? Like this that we made earlier, you just get to plop it on. Plop it onto the surface and evenly spread. This is smell it. Kind of just gotta like play with the dough. Heavy and thick. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. Be almost done. I wonder how many this makes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess that one could be 2. The cinnamon rolls are in their little home. They rise for an hour and then we'll pop them in the oven and make the frosting for the final step. It's time to put these babies in. Oh! Now that the rolls are in the oven, we're gonna make the frosting. So this is 1/2 cup of cream cheese, salted butter. You wanna make sure it's soft before you put it in. Now that they are done, I'm gonna spread the frosting, which came out just beautiful. Oh. Oh my god. That is crazy. Best cinnamon roll I've ever eaten. Out of 10. So good.